What would it look like if people took your feedback exactly how you wanted them to? In this video, we're going to refresh the feedback sandwich, and I'm going to give you 3 questions that are going to help you align your words and your intentions. Hello, and welcome back to Reality Switch Coaching. My name is Joohong, and I am your authentic reality architect and master NLP practitioner. There's this idea of a feedback sandwich, and when I first heard about it, I got extremely excited. Finally, a step-by-step process that would help people navigate through all of the stress and anxiety they get when they're giving feedback. But as I started to think and watch, I started to notice, why was this failing so many people? One thing I realized was that no one ever actually explained what intentions you need to have in order to deliver a delicious feedback sandwich. I learned this key difference through my NLP training, and now I'm going to share it with you. What I'm going to do is provide you one question for each part of that sandwich that is going to let you set your intentions. Also remember, this can be used for anyone that you have to give feedback to. Even if your friends are asking you, hey, I just need a little bit of feedback, you can also use this template with them as well. Also remember that these questions are meant to be thought-provoking. So if you need to pause the video just to think on the question a little bit, that's totally fine. So let's jump into our darkness and shine your light. So question 1, what is the person's greatest intention? Originally, the first part of the sandwich was starting with some compliment. The unfortunate thing is that so many people knew about this that eventually they would start to catch on and they would totally ignore the compliment you're giving them and just wait for that punch that, all right, what am I doing wrong? But when you ask yourself, what is the person's greatest intention? What this is going to do is now going to take you and put yourself in that person's shoes and really get to see and feel, what is it that they're actually trying to do? What is the good thing that they're trying to accomplish? Throughout my marriage, I would always tell my wife, look, every time I messed up, that I wasn't trying to intentionally make her life harder or to mess up, that all of these things were mistakes. My intention was always just to do the best that I could. And well, like everybody, I just made mistakes. And once we really understood that about each other, our communication exponentially got better. So what is the other person's greatest intention? What is the thing that this person really wants to do in order to be the best spouse, partner, or employee, or etc.? Question number 2, what is the stretch? Normally, this is the part where you tell the person, this is what you're absolutely failing. This is the mistake, the mess up, that elephant in the room that everyone knows that this person messed up, and now they're just waiting for this thing. Normally, this is where the person on the receiving end, and if it's been you before, then you know, this is where you start to feel like you're just being dragged through the mud. That no matter any good thing that you might have done before, all of it is now negated. Until today. So when you ask yourself this question, the what is the stretch, you really need to start thinking about what is it that this person needs to do in order to get to where their intention is. What if they fix this is going to get them to the next level? And if you start to feel like you're starting to support them and it feels really wonderful and amazing, then you're in the right mindset. I really feel like this is the key to this feedback sandwich that's really going to make it come together, because instead of focusing on what the person did wrong, which you used to do before, now you're actually going to focus on what could they do right and how can you support them to getting there. And now I want to share something with you that's going to help you get to that right thing, which is going to be subscribing and liking this channel, also clicking that notification bell so that way you never miss any of the great content that we're going to be giving you to take you on this journey now together with me out of this darkness and into shining your light. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the last question that you're going to ask yourself when giving that feedback sandwich. Question number 3, what is the overall vision for their future? And now is your time to shine when you're going to take all of that positive energy and you're going to do a nice little wrap and then send them off into the future where they end up being their best and most excellent selves. And you know what? You've already become a hero in their eyes, because in the moment where they were expecting that negative feedback, they actually got your support. And now what you're going to do is take all of that wonderful energy that you built up And now you're going to give them the vision for their future where they're going to be successful and wonderful, and you get to take them on this journey now. So some other questions you need to ask is, what would happen if they focus on this one thing now? What is their future going to look like because they focused on this one thing, that one piece of feedback that you gave them? What success and joy are they going to get by taking your feedback? And by this time, they should be feeling amazing and just ready to take on the world and really do amazing things and become their best and most excellent selves. And as we're talking about being our excellent selves, remember, take this journey one step at a time. You're not going to get this right away, or maybe you do. And it's going to just take some practice just to make sure that you get comfortable with it. But I promise you, if you start now, you're going to become an expert very quickly. Remember that you're learning something new. And anytime you're learning something new, there are going to be some growing pains as you work through it. But if you keep your intentions and your words aligned, you're going to do amazing. Remember, these questions are just to get you started on your journey. If you want to take your journey to the next level, there are 3 things that you can do. One of them, making sure that you're subscribing and liking this video and also hitting that notification bell so that way you're always in the loop with all the amazing content we're getting. Number 2, comment below with your thoughts or any questions that you might have, as well as topics that you want covered later in other videos. Number 3 is to go into the description and click the link for my website, realityswitchcoaching.com, and fill out a client application so that way we can work one-on-one and really get into the details of your specific situation. Also, as always, I have a link in the description below, well, a few links actually, to a bunch of books that I found have just really helped me on my journey, and I want to share them with you just in case if maybe you haven't heard of them. As always, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. And remember, no matter how hard things get, we are always going to find a way to make it through. Thanks for watching. See you next time.